Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyan figures: Son Goku, Vegeta, and Son Gohan. 15 to 21 centimeters or 6 to 8 inches. These Super Saiyan figures all come from Dragon Ball Z, the sequel series to the original Dragon Ball series, and produced by Toei Animations from 1989 to 1996. All things Dragon Ball are created by Akira Toriyama. These fantasy adventure series are famous among kids in any generation, and are very beginner-friendly for anyone who loves anime. It's a picturesque view of anime ridiculousness with the ever-increasing power levels. We know the Dragon Fighters always win in the end by having a new fighting Deus Ex Machina, or the villains always keep the battles interesting by doing the same, or saying they've been holding back the whole time. Anyway, for those who don't know, Dragon Ball Z shows less fantasy elements than the original series. It still has the Dragon Balls, which are magical orbs when gathered, summon the legendary dragon Shinron and may wish anything their heart desires, including immortality and bringing back the dead. Try to ask die-hard fans exactly how many times each Dragon Ball fighter has died and come back to life. Reminds me of comic books, just with half of the characters and equal amounts of crazy. DBZ has more sci-fi elements as Son Goku, the main protagonist, discovers he was an alien that landed on Earth, destined to conquer it like all of his Saiyan ancestors. Due to his adopted grandfather, Gohan, dropping him on his head as a baby, Goku became calmer and nice. Goku is famous all around for his look, personality, and fighting style. Vegeta is famous for his redemption and rivalry with Goku. Vegeta is the prince of all Saiyans who land on Earth to wish for immortality with the Dragon Balls. He started off as a villain and wasn't planned to come back to the series, however he slowly became an ally and developed to be a friendly rival instead of a threat. The next two are Son Gohan as a kid and as an adult. Gohan is the eldest son of Goku. We first meet Gohan as a little boy whose mother Chi-Chi never wanted him to fight and only study. His uncle and Goku's brother Raditz came to Earth and revealed Goku's origin. Raditz forced Goku into being a proper Saiyan by abducting Gohan. Raditz failed due in part by Gohan showing off surprising Saiyan strength for his age and stunned him. It was the first of Gohan's many battles in his life. He grew up to become an ultimate warrior who really doesn't like fighting, unlike his father. These individual figures feature the main Saiyans in their Super Saiyan forms. It increases their power levels exponentially and is awakened when the Saiyan experiences great anger. The famous first Super Saiyan transformation scene during the Frieza fight, an evil alien emperor with lipstick, don't ask, when Krillin, Goku's best friend since Dragon Ball, is killed by the evil dictator. Goku snaps and becomes the iconic Super Saiyan. It's one of my first anime as a kid, just like anybody else. I just liked it, and even as an adult, I still can't explain why. Maybe it's curiosity on what will come next. Almost every battle shows something new, from the heroes and villains alike. Even if you know Goku will win, even without Super Saiyan, seeing the villain struggle so hard is just fun. On to another famous move of Goku's, that every kid who saw it immediately imitated it. Dragon Ball Z LED lamp figure Son Goku Spirit Bomb. 30.5 centimeters or 12 inches. The long explanation I gave about the show earlier is more than a good enough explanation for this episode. It's also basically who Son Goku is as a character. A Saiyan who loves to fight and has the trademark Saiyan pride, but he also loves to eat ungodly amounts of food and has such a pure heart that he is oblivious to his actions sometimes. And he takes protecting his friends seriously. There's not much more I can say about Goku. He's one of the most influential characters in history. He inspired a character that'll come up later in this episode. Let's start by talking about who Goku himself is based on. He is based on the Monkey King Sun Wukong of the Chinese fable Journey to the West and Superman. As I mentioned, he crashed on Earth as a baby from his destroyed home planet Vegeta, and he's strong with various powers like Clark Kent. He had a magical extending pole and roll on the Nimbus, like Sun Wukong. Goku has a few things unique to him, like his personality and food obsession. The most unique thing about him is his battle moves. The spirit ball that he learned from King Kai while Goku was dead, the mask, is the most imitatable move in all of Dragon Ball. It takes a long time to gather immense amounts of energy, but enemies seem to let him gather his energy even though he's wide open to attack. It's a killer move once completed. This LED lamp doesn't include replacement bulbs, but they do come in different colors, so please look through the options and pick your favorite one. If I ever wanted a lamp, I would get something fun and nostalgic like this. Speaking of nostalgia, I find this next product to be the very best, like no other product ever was. I just had to say it at least once, and it's somewhat true. Pokemon Game Boy figure. 18 centimeters or 7 inches. Pokemon was a game series created by Satoshi Tajiri and anime series produced by OLM Incorporated since 1997. I watched Pokemon as a kid, but only the first region, and it was one of the first games I played as a kid. I believe I played up until the 3rd or 4th region. I see most of the Pokemon around, so I recognize them mostly. The new Sword and Shield game looks like a new enough game for me to actually play and enjoy. After a while, I didn't play because I never wanted new Pokemon. I just wanted a new game mechanic to make it interesting. Every time I look at this product, I just think, man, do I miss the Game Boys. Speaking of, the cartridge of this figure comes out. It's not real game, but it's a fun feature. I like it. It features first generation Pokemon and the most popular ones at that. Mew isn't as popular as Mewtwo, but it's still up there. Charizard is the most popular starter Pokemon and was the first to get the Mega Evolution, and as far as I can see, the first to feature the new Dynamax function in Sword and Shield. And of course, Pikachu, the mascot Pokemon. I miss my 90s plushie. It was perfect. Anyway, this figure is perfect for an old fan like me who likes every feature of this product. I hope you like it too. Moving on to the next series. One Piece figure, Tony Chopper, Monster Point, 10 centimeters or 4 inches. The One Piece manga was created by Eiichiro Oda since 1996, and the anime series was filmed by Toei Animation Studios since 1999. One Piece is the ultimate pirate treasure in the Grand Line. Upon his execution, the Pirate King Gold D. Roger proclaims anyone to find One Piece will be the new Pirate King. Monkey D. Luffy, the main protagonist, is determined to be the next Pirate King and find One Piece. Along this long journey, he gathers his ragtag pirate family, the Straw Hat Crew, and they each follow their respective dreams, allowing for extensive individual character development. Tony Chopper is a reindeer who ate the human Devil Fruit. Devil Fruit gives the user special powers depending on the fruit. This fruit allows non-humans to become human at will. It allows Chopper to talk and understand animals and change into his battle forms. Chopper is the Straw Hat Crew's doctor and has great chemistry knowledge. He used this knowledge to create rumble balls. When ingested, it allows him to control his various forms. This is his Monster Point form. Its look is based on Wendigos, which are known for eating people, looking emancipated no matter how much they eat, and the cold. We are first introduced to Chopper on Winter Island during the Alabaster arc. Those are where the similarities end, basically. Chopper is a nice, fun-loving member of the crew who cares for his crewmates dearly and doesn't even eat meat. I didn't really watch One Piece much as a kid, and only saw it as a filler to see the shows that I really wanted to watch after it was done, and On Demand didn't exist yet. But I did see when Chopper met the crew and got recruited. I stopped watching the series when they left the desert island towards the end of the arc before Robin joined. It's not my style, but I respect it's a popular shonen show, and the longest running in history. I just don't care for the humor and random things going on in the background. However, it gives people a good time for those who are looking for that sort of thing. Since I already saw how Chopper met the crew and have another One Piece product to talk about, I watched all of the next arc, the Sky Island arc. However, I personally like this figure better than the next one, but I know fans will disagree with me since this character is so loved. He won every popularity poll taken for One Piece. Not even Goku could do that in his series. One Piece Monkey D. Luffy, 14 centimeters or 5.5 inches. I explained the show a minute ago, as well as Straw Hat's role in it, so let's go into more detail about Luffy. Monkey D. Luffy is the captain and founder of the Straw Hat crew. Spend 5 seconds with him and you'll find him to be the most fun-loving, hyperactive person you ever met. He is the user of the Gum Gum Devil Fruit, which grants the ability to have a rubber body. He can grab, stretch, and punch his whole body at long distances at will, like Mr. Fantastic and Elongated Mad. In fact, he shares the same origin for his powers as Elongated Mad, who also consumed a special fruit to gain his powers. I think it was more based on Goku, as they're both carefree and loyal to their friends, not to mention they can eat to no end. Luffy began his journey as a pirate due to inspiration from Shanks, a red-haired pirate who used to be a pirate under the former Pirate King Goldie Roger. Shanks also brought the Gum Gum Devil Fruit that was accidentally eaten by Luffy as a kid. This figure is unusually serious and doesn't show his usual attire, so it's quite a unique look for Luffy. For those who prefer the classic red, I understand. It's also nice to have a new option as well. I tend to not like characters like Luffy and Goku, but I grew up with Goku's antics, so I tolerate it whenever Luffy acts up. However, everyone in the show acts up the same way as he does, so it becomes grating when I can't catch a break from it. It's like too many Pinkie Pies. And it's my main gripe with the show. It's still a good quality show. It's been around for decades now. Both the manga and anime are almost as old as I am, but I won't be watching it for my own personal enjoyment, so I'm going to give myself a break from that and not include any One Piece products in the next votes. Sorry if you mind, but maybe next month. Well, those are the first ever new 5 products. Thanks for watching. I'll make sure you get 5 new products every other week on Saturdays. Please be sure to vote on our Facebook page, and I'll do my best to talk about your favorites. Please buy our merch. It helps support this YouTube channel if you'd like to see some more. See you all next time, and please share the fan love.